You can see the grandstands are starting to fill up a little bit more as well.
Well, the next race out there today will be the final of the women's K2 1,000 meters. In lane 2, representing Mexico, Karina Alanis and Marichela Montemayor. In lane 3, from Germany, Tabea Medert and Sarah Brusler. Brusler won World Championship bronze and European silver with Melanie Gerhardt last year. In lane 4, that's Hungary's Erika Medvecki and Reika Hagimasi. From Spain in lane 5, Camilla Morrison and Barbara Pardo. That's Russia in lane 6, Elena Kostrometina and Daria Lukina. In lane 7, representing Bulgaria, Grishina and Nadeva. And Chinese Taipei in lane 8, Tsai and Chi and Chen Xing Shuang.
I think this is going to be a big race for Hungary. I think the Hungarian crew are a very strong crew, and they will be there from the beginning, I would say.
Yeah, two very, very accomplished paddlers in that Hungarian crew.
Erika is also in the K4 as well.
Well, they're underway, and it's a mixed bag of starts in the women's K2 1,000 meters, but it is Hungary who get out of the blocks really, really quickly. Brilliant start there from Medvecki and Hagimasi. And really exciting to see the women's K2 pairings out there for the first time this afternoon. It's Germany going head-to-head with Hungary in lanes 3 and 4. Medert and Brusler, just nothing to separate these two. Hungary, though, nosing into the lead. But Lani, this is a long, long race out there. 1,000 meters, our first 1,000 meter start of the session.
Yeah, this is a long one, and like you say, anything can happen in this 1,000 meters. You want to try and make those splits pretty even if you can.
And you yourself have paddled a lot of K2 in your career. What would you say makes a K2 pairing go well?
There's quite a few things, but yeah, obviously timing's a massive thing, and you've got to gel and you've got to work together. And you know, you've got the leg drive. If that's off, it makes it very difficult. So yeah, using that leg drive and timing and the rotation.
Well, Hungary are certainly, as it stands, turning out to be the ones to watch for this K2 1,000 meters. Brilliant, brilliant race for them. Just keeping their stroke rate down a little bit. You can notice the difference in the stroke rate compared to what we saw over the 200 meters earlier on. Just pacing it.
They're just staying nice and relaxed and getting as much as they can out of each stroke.
Medvecki won gold last year with Tamara Šipesh. Gold in 2017 as well. And also two-time world champion in the K1 1000.
Hagimasi's just giving Erika a lot of time to get around and be able to put everything into each stroke as well. So she's setting that boat up really nicely.
The Mexicans, though, doing really, really well as well. They're in contention for a medal. That's Alanis and Montemayor. Brilliant start from them. Germany's Medert and Brusler just staying in medal contention, just closing the gap a little bit now as they're well down into perhaps 300 meters or so left to go. Hagimasi there in the front of that Hungarian K2, former European champion and junior world champion in this event. Also 2017 world champion in the K2 200. Just stroking this boat beautifully into the last 250 meters. But as they come into that last quarter of the race, it's all going to be down to who's got the power and the pace and who's kept enough in the tank to really go for a big, big finish.
Yeah, who's paced this race to perfection, and I think the Hungarians have done a really good job here.
Germany have got an awful lot to do here if they've got any chance of catching Medvecki and Hagimasi of Hungary. There is clear water now between the Hungarians and the Germans into the last 100 metres or so of this women's K2 1,000 metres final. Hungary have led from the start. What a classy race from them. Germany, you can see, are just picking up the stroke rate, trying to close down that gap. They are closing the gap now. A boat length lead.
Can those Mexicans
Hungary
hang on
against Germany. Can Mexico, as Lani says, hang on for a bronze medal? Russia are pushing for the medals, but it's gold to Hungary, silver to Germany. And what a paddle from the Mexican pairing to take a bronze from Karina Alanis and Maricela Montemayor. It's Hungary with the gold, Germany with the silver, and Mexico with the bronze.
Yeah, they did really well there. Actually, the Germans came back on the Hungarians towards the end. That was a really solid race from the German pairing as well, and they look pretty happy with that one, as they should be.
Is that the first gold medal for Hungary this afternoon? I think it might well be. And the home crowd are very, very pleased with that. And you can see how the Hungarian pairing got out of the blocks really, really cleanly and quickly. And the challenge from Germany was reasonably short-lived. I think we'll see quite a few battles between Hungary and Germany out there on the water as the finals progress.
Yeah, two very strong kayaking nations. You've got the bird's eye view from the drone, or the spider cam.
But also, Lani, what a performance from Mexico. They're not necessarily a nation we see in the medals all that often, but fantastic for them to take bronze ahead of, the Russian pairing, Spain and Bulgaria, all really, really accomplished paddlers in those crews.
Yeah, no, they did really well. They took it to the Germans and the Hungarians at the beginning. They just tried to hang on, I think, for the first half, and then see where it put them at the end. And it was good that they had them by their side, so they could just, like I say, just try and keep with them.
And Tabea Medet and Sarah Brüssler of Germany over the moon with their silver medal. Punching the air as they close the line. Not quite enough in the tank to close the gap on Hungary at the end. .334.23, the gold medal time